Et salutations à tous et à tous, c'est parti pour la mission à la banque de New York, mais d'abord, de cinématiques.
Mr. Edwards, still think this is maintenance?
Oh, Miss Burnwood, what have you done? Changing horses midstream? Truly unprofessional.
You know what we want.
Where is the carrot?
No carrot. You're useless to the partners. Compromised. Even if we let you live, you can never return. Why die protecting them?
When I can drag them down with me.
It's a bad hand, but it's all you've got.
Three families. That's all it took. The Ingrams, the Carlyles, the Stuyvesants. 3 dynasties, secretly pooling their resources over generations, creating a singularity so dense that nothing escapes its gravity.
Never heard of them.
Well, they've heard of you. In fact, you just became the top of their agenda.
Go. We can't give them time to retaliate.
Don't take your eyes off him.
Be careful.
Well, here we are again. I must admit I am disappointed, Miss Burnwood. I had such big plans for you.
Save it. I know the truth now. You're outplayed. You have nothing left to bargain with.
You were so certain, so sure of the people closest to you. He never fails, does he? He never misses his mark. You found a window into his past. And yet, something else remains hidden. A simple truth you learned long ago.
Diana!
Coming!
No one, Miss Burnwood, is untouchable.
Et voilà, un très bon retour. Et bon, bah, du coup, une petite révélation pas piquée des hannetons. Mais bon, ça, du coup, j'étais déjà au courant, elle a déjà donné quelques indices précédemment, donc du coup, ça ne devra pas être une trop grosse surprise. Surtout qu'en plus, comment dire, ça peut être deviné. Enfin, maintenant, on va au parachute doré.
Three families. That's all it took. The Ingrams, the Carlyles, the Stuyvesants.
Tell us everything about them.
The ivory towers are about to fall.
And when we're done,
Let's cross that bridge when we get to it. For now, the partners are all that matter.
There's an issue.
of course there is.
Olivia's tracked the names mentioned by the Constant, and they're dead ends.
How dead?
Obituaries for all 3 have appeared online. Accidental death, heart failure, lung cancer.
They're covering their tracks. Faster than I thought.
A contingency plan of sorts. The Constant wasn't aware of it.
Well, it seems they didn't tell him everything after all.
Something this big will leave traces behind.
The Constant says to follow the money.
Milton Fitzpatrick, the investment bank. It's a key Providence asset.
Which you worked for.
The director of the New York branch is a Providence operative. It's our best bet as a way in.
I'll tell the pilot to turn the plane around.
Right, gentlemen. Here's what we've come up with. The partners are transitioning between identities, but everything is so recent, the Milton Fitzpatrick bank records will still be intact. We've confirmed that the partners have active accounts there. However, the bank's records are remotely updated on a frequent basis. We may only have hours before any leads that could get us the new identities of the partners are gone forever. The data we need can be obtained in two ways. The bank's data core can be accessed through the basement vault, but getting inside the vault could be challenging. Alternatively, Bank Director Athena Savalas, Head of Security Mateo Perez, and Head of Accounts Fabian Mann each carry a partial backup drive with the data. We'll need all three drives to get the full data. Now, we cannot risk the partners discovering the data breach. Eliminating the bank's director, Athena Savalas, would sever the last remaining Providence tie to the bank and keep our activities hidden.
Okay, one more time. We break into the vault, extract the hard drive rack, and eliminate the director on the way out.
We.
You. Good luck, 47.
Évidemment. Enfin. On va apprendre plus sur Providence, on va surtout sur des partenaires du coup. Let's go. Très sympathique la petite trame narrative. Bon, c'est vraiment du gros cliché, mais ça va bien. Du coup, là, je vais bientôt pouvoir avoir un objet ultime d'assassinat. D'après ce que j'ai compris, ça va être le téléphone électrique. Et pour la prochaine mission, ce sera comment ça s'appelle, le pistolet vomitif. Alors ça, ça t'enlève nos besoins. Du coup, c'est qui est la gérante de la finale, la nettoyable. Ok. Ah, il faut récupérer des données. Donc du coup, allons-y. Par contre, l'une des questions que je me pose, est-ce que on va avoir, quand ça s'appelle, est-ce que ça va être timé? Ça pourrait être intéressant. Est-ce qu'il y a une différence entre les deux? Quand on a une verrouillage, forcé sur électrique, à la limite. À la limite. Et aucun des deux paraît être... Comme on est dans une banque, je suppose qu'on va avoir, des serrures et des cartes électroniques à pirater. Donc je pense que là, c'est un bon choix. On va voir.
Welcome to New York, 47. The Milton Fitzpatrick Bank is open for business, but it seems there's some sort of investigation underway. Expect increased security. Your target, Director Athena Savalas, can be found in her top floor office, overlooking the iconic Teller Hall. Head of Security, Mateo Perez, is roaming between the vault area and the Teller Hall, talking to employees. And Head of Accounts, Fabian Mann, can be found on the investment banker floor and the top floor of the bank, driving the internal investigation. Remember, We need to secure the data from the bank's reinforced vault. Or, alternatively, acquire 3 hard drives carried by the director and her 2 lieutenants, Mann and Perez. Good luck,
D'accord.
47.
Keeping it tight, bro.
Qu'est-ce que... Alors... Tu vois un truc comme ça... J'ai envie de te dire... N'est pas eu. Bon, on va essayer encore une fois. Ça, c'est d'y aller au pistolet qui est déjà pas précis à la base. D'accord, bah où est-ce qu'il est? Bon, d'accord, il a disparu. C'est pas grave, du coup. Il y en a que, c'est chiant. Mais il peut toujours y piquer sa calette. Allez, on va voir quelles sont les intrigues. Débrancher, rebrancher. L'entretien ne casse la révélation. L'entretien, ça a l'air sympa.
Excuse me, it looks like you forgot something.
Évidemment, il y a une tonne de caméras. C'était à prévoir. Mais bon, c'est quand même le jour de paye.
Sir, if you want to get through, I'm
Oh.
going to have to patch you down. Hey, pick that up.
Et voilà, vous allez voir le pouvoir de la bête.
Sorry about this, sir. Won't be a moment. You're good to go, sir.
Bordel de...
Sorry, sir. Drop something.
Sir. Back.
I just need to talk to you, sir. What's this guy's problem?
See your mate.
That's it. Go.
Et putain de merde. S'il n'y avait pas d'autre qui m'avait bloqué, on ne l'aurait pu passer. Bon, c'est pas grave. On est passé par là. Ça devrait bien se passer.
Hey, how did you get in here, sir? One more time.
For obvious safety reasons, I can't let you drop shit around like that, mister.
Man, heard
Et
something
voilà.
weird. I'm gonna go check it out.
Oh, have we talked to everyone?
No, I think I saw him go into the bathroom. Been there for ages.
Sound promising. Yeah, we'll give him the benefit of the doubt. Let me know when he comes out.
Will do.
Thanks.
Milton Fitzpatrick is holding a round of job interviews. The final app.
Non. Ça va pour prendre candidat. S'il est au toilette depuis un moment. Oh, c'est intéressant ça. On puisse le prendre.
Brilliant man.
toute façon que s'il n'avait laissé faire, il serait allé aux toilettes vomir.
Oh, there you are. Feeling better, I hope. Should I let
Ouais.
HR know you're ready for the final interview?
I feel like a new man. I'm ready.
Wonderful. Follow me, please. It's right down here.
Best of luck in your interview.
Hitman qui passe un
Let's
stage.
see where this
Bah,
will
pourquoi
lead you
pas?
to.
Nervous? Don't worry. You'll do fine. I hope your husband is feeling better.
Ouais, une très grosse portée celle-là. Prospérité, exécution, opportunité.
Ah, Mr. Thomas. Good to meet you. I'm Kevin, and this is Melissa. We're both with HR, and we'll be guiding you through this last test.
It's important to stress that there's no pass or fail here. It's merely a standard personality test meant to gauge how you'll fit into our corporate
Tiens, c'est
culture.
marrant. Les,
If you're ready, let's kick this off, okay?
I'm ready.
Okay, so this is a very
les
simple
images
test.
correspondent au
All you
tableau.
do is pick a card and tell us what you see there. Now, it's important to point out that there are no right or wrong answers here. It's just to give us a better impression of who you are on a psychological level. Does that make sense?
Yes, I'm ready.
All right, Mr. Thomas. Let's proceed then. If you will, please pick the card that most conjures up the word opportunity.
Du coup, d'après ce que je vois ici, ça serait celle-là.
This one.
All right. Now look at it closely. Take a few moments. Then tell me, do you see an animal or an object?
Animal.
I see. What kind of animal?
A bird. An eagle, perhaps.
Eagle. Very interesting. A forceful animal. Anything else?
It's feeding on something.
Feeding. On what?
A carcass. The scene is reflected in a pool of blood flowing from the body. It's a vulture feeding on someone else's kill.
That's very graphic, Mr. Thomas.
Yes, brutal even.
Right.
Very interesting observation, Mr. Thomas. Not what we expected, but that's perfectly fine. Let's take the next one, shall we? Pick any of the remaining cards that make you think of execution, please.
Ce sera du coup celle-là.
I'll pick this one.
Good choice. Tell me, what is the first thing you see here? Just the very first thing that
Un
comes
homme en
to mind.
costume avec deux
I see
pistolets
a
silencieux.
figure in a large coat. Perspective skewed, as if I'm looking at him from the ground. He's got something in his hands.
Go on.
He's armed. Dual firearm. Large caliber pistols.
I see. What else do you see?
He's just finished a job. Perfectly executed.
And who is this man?
It's me.
Very, very interesting, Mr. Thomas.
Well, that's a very creative interpretation, Mr. Thomas. I think we've just got time for the last card. Please proceed. This last card should hopefully make you think of prosperity.
Okay.
Oh, very good. This is an interesting one. What do you see here? Take in the whole image, please, and in as much detail as possible, tell me what this reminds you of.
Well,
Can you elaborate on that?
I see a big pile of money earned performing questionable actions.
And how do you feel about that? Bending the rules of the game.
It's what I do.
Very good, Mr. Thomas.
Well, I have to say, that was very impressive, Mr. Thomas. With your cutthroat approach and killer instinct, I think you'll fit right in with Milton Fitzpatrick. Wouldn't you say so, Melissa?
I couldn't agree more, Kevin. Mr. Thomas, allow me to congratulate you on your new position as an investment banker here at Milton Fitzpatrick.
Thank you. When do I start?
Wow, aren't you an eager beaver? Well, we expect you to come in tomorrow at 8.
Welcome on board, Mr. Thomas.
You know what? If you want, feel free to have a look around the bank. You've got clearance all the way to the top. Get to know
Ah
the
oui,
place.
non,
Just don't go into the CEO's office. We don't want to lose you on your first day.
Thank you.
I'm sure you can see yourself out, Mr. Thomas. Have a nice day.
Ah oui, quand même. Un accès total. Putain de merde. Oh le merdier. Mais j'ai un tout petit truc à faire avec vous. Maintenant que j'ai le clope, te pique ça. Bon allez, je recharge. Et c'est parti. Tiens d'ailleurs, je vais couper là.